Hello, my name is Ilona, and in this video I'm going to take a look at the last 6 months of 2025. So I've used the same system obviously I did in my first video. So the first two cards will be the energies of July to September. Then the second two cards are the energy of October to December. Then we have the challenges for the period of July till September, then from October till December, and then the advice for the first period from July till September, and then October till December. And then of course we have two cards at the end of September and two cards for the end of December, where we'll be in, and that's more energetically, it's more general reading. And I want to start, of course, with July till September. What is the energy of July till September? And there we have two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So this is going to be a very interesting period. I do believe that we really made a difference then. New beginning, these are both new beginnings, but this is a concrete new beginning, like you can really see the beginning. And we have an energetic new beginning. So that's more of an energy wise, but obviously that both will have an effect. And especially with the Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, we are actually going to see the change happening around us. So this is a very, very interesting period. I already felt with April till June that things are already changing, but now with July to September, I do believe that we've made a real change. There's like a change in energy, and we're actually going to see it in the outside world as well. And then we have the challenges for that period. I also was drawn to the back of the deck, which had the World card. So I do believe that we are ending this period, ending this cycle, but that's going to be a challenge for a lot of people to fully end the cycle. The challenge will be to really leave it behind. People can have a difficulty understanding the new possibilities, or understanding that they can change their lives now. And we have the Six of Cups, so it's possible things with children could really affect people as well. This is my children's card. Could have to do with connecting with your own inner child, but it's also possible all these things from children. We know that there are horrible things happened that need to be shown to people to fully understand what's going on. I have a feeling that this has already happened before that period, but a lot of people will have difficulty understanding. It will be a challenge to fully understand what's been going on that part of everything, the dark systems, all the things happening. So that could be a challenge to really let go of the old. The advice will be the Five of Wands and the Empress. So the advice will be to really look inside of yourself. Are there still things inside of yourself, like a strife going on? Parts of yourself you need to look at, but also outside of yourself, if you're ready for challenges, and ready to accept things, to change things, and of course to integrate this female sacred energy that's really necessary now to balance out with the male sacred energy. This is advice to balance things out, to understand the balance that's being, manipulated in a different direction by the dark energies, more focus on the cold, toxic masculine energy, and we need to balance it now to the pure masculine energy, and of course the pure female energy, the feminine, to really balance that out. So the advice will be to see if there's still an imbalance inside of yourself, or if there are challenges that you need to take on outside, because this is also a card of accepting challenges and dealing with things. That will be the advice. And then at the end of September we have the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So it feels to me that there are still some things at the end of September that could come up. The Five of Swords is really about, power play, manipulation, but this is part of the plan, the Knight of Pentacles. So I don't see this as a humongous disruption. I still think that some things need to be shown that could lead to it at the end of September, but I don't think will be like an impossible situation, or that it's really going to affect us in some kind of global scale. I don't think so. So I believe that this is still the last of the things that need to be cleared. But I think that before that period, before July 2025, a lot has already come out. even concerning children, I do believe that we're going to have the first 6 months, maybe even in the first 3 months, so much is going to come out in 2025. So at the end of September, there's still some things that need to be dealt with, but it's part of the plan, the Knight of Pentacles. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. And then the last 3 months of, let's see, of 2025, so that's October, November and December. And interesting enough, I saw this card at the back of the deck and it drew my attention. So I do believe that the Whiteheads pretty much have taken over a lot of things at the end of this period, October, November and December. We also have the Judgment card. This is the Great Awakening card and balancing things out. So I do think at the end of 2025, so much has changed. I truly believe that 2026 will be completely different than what the energy we are in right now in 2024. And I think 2025 is like a change, like transitional year. By the end of that year, we are already heading towards like a completely different way of living. At least that's the feeling I'm getting. This is about the Great Awakening, balancing things. And we have the Whiteheads. That's very important for that part of, the year, the last 3 months of 2025. This is the challenge. So that's the 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. I do think the challenge will be to connect with ourselves, but also to connect as humanity again. It will be very important to connect, to truly, connect with your soul. And in that way, by connecting with yourself, with God, with your intuition, you are connecting to other people as well. So this is really bringing back humanity together. And the Page of Wands is also about the energy, the changing energy. I do believe it will be a challenge for a lot of people to deal with that energy. Because, as I've mentioned in other videos as well, because the energy is the frequency is rising. It's higher frequency. Things will be manifested quicker. So if there are inside things that you haven't dealt with, you're going to see that way quicker than normally you would. And things that need to be healed will be coming up. So I do think that will be the challenge, especially in October, November 2025. I do believe that the energy will be more anchored, the higher energy, higher frequency. So people will know, and I do believe that most likely will be in the different timeline. I have a feeling right now we're still with mixed timelines. And of course, everyone will have a different perspective on that. But I do believe at the end of 2025, the timelines will be separated in that way. At least that's what I'm sensing and feeling. Then we have the advice, and that's to be patient with the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun. Enjoy your life and be patient with people around you, maybe in your environment that need more time. The advice is to be patient with yourself and people around you and find your own way and find your own path and really enjoy life. Start enjoying it. That's what we're here for. That's what we wanted, to enjoy creating and to connect with ourselves and with our soul. But it takes time. So the advice will be to give yourself time and give other people time as well. I also want to mention with this card in the challenge is that, like I said, a lot of people still will have a tough time with the other energy, with dealing with things. And that's why it's so important that there's a group of people that are already aware, are already went through that period, and then can help them get through that as well. It's really about connecting again, creating this connection between people again. So the advice will be to be patient with everything that's happening and to really truly enjoy life again, to be open for that, to see things differently, be grateful. And then we have the two last cards, which will be the end of December, and we see the Fool. So I do believe that 2026 is going to be a completely different year, completely different energy, because the Fool indicates a beginning of a new cycle, like especially with the World card, of course, in the period from July to September. Ending the cycle, we are beginning the cycle at the end of December, and I do believe that 2026 will be completely different. We won't have to worry about the fighting anymore. We are in a way better position. I don't think that the fear, there won't be that much fear anymore that we will be attacked, that humanity will be attacked at certain levels. We are in a way better position, and I think that people will feel that way, that humanity is in a way better position and will be less fearful, they won't be able to manipulate people as much anymore. And I do believe that there's like a new beginning coming in with the Fool. Very, very clear to me. So that's the end of December 2025, and I really feel this is a transitional year. So first month, 6 months, maybe first 3 months will be probably the toughest transition. Then we have April and June. I think things were already starting changing for the better, and then I think the last 6 months there is like this new energy coming in, new beginning coming in. So I do think that at the end of December, December 2025 will be in a completely different position and open for a new cycle. At least that's what I'm sensing. And of course, see if it resonates with you. I want to wish you Merry Christmas and an incredible 2025. I will be taking off for just 2 weeks, take some rest. And with the holidays, and I'll be back the first week, I believe, in January. I think January 6th, if I'm not mistaken, which is an interesting date on its own. But I'll hope to see you then, and I wish you a wonderful time ahead. Bye.